Hey everyone, it's Stu here. I wanted to do a quick video. We've been using Virgin Internet for many years, and we keep reading reports in the local Facebook pages about how, quite frankly, rubbish it is, how it keeps dropping out and so on and so forth. Now, a couple of 3 weeks ago, I believe I found a cure for that. So what I'd like to do is give you a quick talk around what I found and what we're doing to change things. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and like and subscribe, and any comments please pop them in the comments below. Thank you. So first, a bit of background. These are some speeds I recorded on the Wi-Fi at home a few weeks ago, and you'll notice here 1.76 megabits per second, and that was on in the kitchen. Now, we pay Virgin Media for 200 megabits per second fibre, which is an average supposedly of 213 megabits per second. So I'm sure you'll agree that 1.76 megabit per second anywhere in the house is completely unacceptable. So what do we do about it? Well, we moved to a mesh system. We're still using, of course, the Virgin Media to bring the Wi-Fi into the house. However, the Wi-Fi itself is extended using this mesh system. So the way this works is that we have our Virgin hub set on modem mode, which means that we disconnect the Wi-Fi capability of the Virgin 3 hub and then connect to the mesh Wi-Fi system just using an Ethernet cable. So here's the Virgin hub. You'll notice the red light is on, indicating it's in modem only mode, and here is the Nova hub, which then connects wirelessly to the other hubs around the house. Here is the point in our lounge, sitting out in the open, but they're quite good looking boxes, as you can see, and therefore don't really hurt the aesthetics. And I've got one further box which I keep in the room where the rest of the tech is. And as you can see, here it is tucked away on the telly stand out of public view. So how does it work then? It's very simple really. Open the Tenda app, having downloaded it and plugged everything in, and you can see that you can find the device, and it will ask you to scan it with the camera. So I've popped this one out, and there's a bit of an issue because the cable there is sitting in front of the QR code, so I'll just pop that cable out quickly, and as you can see, it picks up the device, and then you can see there our network. So switching over to the iPhone, you can again see the app, and the network consists of the 3 points that you can see. You can see within the app various bits of information. Tells you what's connected at any one time to any of the hubs that we've got in use, and as you can see, there's the mesh there of the 3 hubs, one in the office, one in what we call the den, and one in the lounge. And in each case you can see what's connected, and you can see there's a number of different devices connected at any one time. We've currently got 16 devices connected to the hub setup. And they're all pushing fairly respectable speeds. In a minute I'll show you some speed tests around the house, and indeed we'll have a look at some speeds outside the house as well. So the settings show you the different rooms, the network. You can see you've also got a guest network you can set up. It's very easy to add a new point if you want to buy further points, just in the same way we added the points in the first place. So let's have a look at a speed test. To start off with, we'll have a look at the point where I'm sitting working at my desk. We're connecting here, and very quickly you see we're pushing out speeds there of a very healthy rate. Particularly impressive are the upload speeds. It's good when you're uploading videos that you can achieve 20 megabits per second. Let's have a quick look through into the lounge. Used to achieve 10 megabits per second, 15 maybe, and now pushing a very comfortable 80 plus. Which is absolutely ideal for the sort of things we do in the lounge, streaming, a little bit of computer work and so on. So very pleased with that. Now, our garden is quite a long garden, as you can see, so I've gone right down to the bottom, stood next to that silver birch tree that you can see there. That's got to be somewhere in the region of 80 feet from the main hub, and as you can see I'm pushing in the order of 55 to 60 megabits per second all the way down there, and I'm quite pleased with that. Upload 20 megabits per second, again very respectable. I then went outside the house, crossed the road. I stood 40-50 meters away from home, another 30 or so, 40 feet from the actual hub, and through a number of doors and walls, and pushed very respectable speeds there given the distance. And the other day I noticed I was still connected to the Wi-Fi when I was walking 200 meters away from home, which is very, very respectable. And if you can hear any noise in the background, it's because I've got an impatient spaniel who wants to come into the room with me. So, the kitchen, the real problem in the kitchen, before we were doing a 1, 2, 3, if I was lucky I'd get 10 megabits per second. Completely unacceptable, but here you can see the problem solved, pushing out to 96.6 megabits per second. And of course it was the fridge and the microwave that were causing the problem because they were interfering. So, Tenda MW6 Wi-Fi, mesh Wi-Fi system, available freely from Amazon and other places. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.